Ooh. Okay. Let's see where we're going. What are we doing? I'm going to sit like this. Okay. God, it's been so long since I've been on here. I don't even know. Whew. It looks so different. Why does it look like this? Oh no. Trying to fix the screen. No. Trying to fix the screen and then. Okay. Whatever. All right. Hi. Hey, what's up, Chris? What is up? How you feeling? I don't know what I'm doing because the screen looks different than before. So here I am. Said I would. Tried to come on yesterday. It just wasn't happening. I'm driving myself crazy all day trying to clean up from being back from Italy. I'm good. All right, good. All right, so I've been wanting to come on for a lot of reasons, especially with the eclipse, but more so as I was in Italy, I was getting a lot of downloaded messages, and I was also witnessing how the way of the world there versus here is. And then lo and behold, when I get back, literally my son tells me something that happened here in the States that everybody watched and saw. And it was just like mind blowing. It's like, I can't believe it. You know, this world's going crazy to a degree, like really wanting the division. So I want to know how everybody's doing right now. This eclipse that we just had is the first of another one coming, a new moon coming. The end of this month. It'll be the second new moon, hence why it's an eclipse. It's going to be a solar eclipse, and everybody should have been feeling enough with enough, and the change has to be made. Period. Have to make a change for yourself because you're tired of whether or not anything is working out or not working out at all. So please excuse me. I literally just changed out a 3-prong to a 4-prong plug for a dryer myself, and I had a stripped nut, and I was like, motherfucker. I was doing that, so I'm all like messed up right now, but I was like, all right, I'm just gonna give myself a break and come on here and channel. So I want to give a collective message before I go with all signs, every sign, and see what they want you to know for this weekend for yourself. To really, September should be a month of self-love. Love yourself. Have patience with yourself. Go slow. You're not in a rush. Everything that you already envisioned for yourself is already yours. You're just going towards it. Okay. And if something didn't work out, it was the delay to give you time to think about it a little further and realize, you know what? I don't really need it after all. And something else is coming. So let's see for the collective, for everybody for this weekend. What do they want? And it's going to be a while before people realize I'm back on here doing these like I do. But I am back, and I'm not going to go on TikTok as much because they always give me a red flag. So here you go. This weekend is all about the truth. Like a sense of total clarity and your truth. You have it. Now move forward with it and take authority. Taking authority with the things, and it has to do with the moon. Look at that. The whole reason is the moon, and getting strong through the anxiety that you may have been having from the emotions and the things that have been coming on up that you've been working on. Okay. And what have you guys all been working on? Making a decision and a choice. Making a decision and a choice in something in your life. And as you can see, this person has a lot of doors. One's all about money. The other one's about relationship. The other one is the green with the heart. And the other one is like the sky, your thoughts. Okay. So it'll be, because it's collective, it's however it fits for you. But that is what this weekend is about. It's about, you know what? I am thinking a lot more clearer. I got it. And now I'm going to start taking authority and taking action for myself. For myself. That's the key here. Okay. And it's okay to think for yourself right now. Even those that are in relationships right now, each of them are dealing with things that are coming up for themselves. And together they can pair it and work together through it. But it's for individual. Okay. So let's get to Aries all the way to Pisces. What do they want you guys to know for this weekend? Let's see here. Aries. Well, it's reflection. And you got 2 7s on the board here, Aries. This is reflection. All right. And as you can see, the person's not even looking at the harvest, the pentacles, the weeds or anything. It's looking beyond. You're being spiritually led with a pause to give you the time you need to think about what truly matters for you in the sense of your groundedness, money, material things, career, and all the things that you put into it thus far. Is it still fruitful for you? You know, do you need to clear some of them out? Do you need, it's like, The reason I say this is because your card for the weekend is another 7. It's the 7 of Swords. Now, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this is really about the pause is so that you do not sabotage your own thoughts, okay, to make the changes that you're reflecting on. Mental sabotaging, okay? This is about, and you could be reflecting on past moments of lies, deception, and deceit, but they really don't want you deceiving yourself, especially with the collective message for everybody. If you tie it in, you're getting your truth. You're getting your truth. It's all brand new this weekend of rewiring the way you think, and you're sharp now, so take authority. So for Aries, it's like they're saying, okay, this is what the base root and cause of this is. It's like reflect. It was okay at one time, you were working towards and nurturing particular things, but you've changed. And so as things around you've changed. What matters most now? So in that, do not deceive yourself. Don't deceive yourself and look around you. Are there those that have been deceptive to you? Get them the fuck out of your life. Get them the fuck out of your life. It's enough. And literally, and the reason why is because at the end, underneath it, it's like the reflection is creating sleepless nights with anxiety of what you're coming to discover of yourself, because you're getting enriched and enlightened with a whole different perspective of your direction of what you want now. Okay, Aries? That's for this weekend. All right, Taurus. What do you want Taurus to know? Whoop. Whatever it is, it's karma, it's justice, it's balance, it's you saw me shuffling the cards and it still came out. Same thing for Aries, but you got both of them as your message. Reflect and then don't deceive. Reflect and see who the lies, deception, and deceit came from. Because this is a chromatic cycle trying to give you justice of from the moon to eclipse out of your life and blow up the foundation of a faulty life and ground that you've been standing on. It might give you sleepless nights with anxiety too, but it's here for you, Taurus, to know your truth now and start taking authority and work at it. Oh my gosh. And I shuffled the cards. All right, let's see for Gemini. What the hell is going on? Lies, deception, deceit. Aquarius energy. Is the moon in Aquarius right now? No, I don't think it is. Pluto's in Aquarius, and it's going to be here for another 16 and a half, 17 years. Yeah, but Gemini. Let's see. Gemini for this weekend. Okay, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Gemini. Okay, you got the genuine, loving, nurturing person. Could be your mother, could be a Cancer, a water sign, but this is like nurturing you. Boundaries and strength and courage. You're needing boundaries because the boundaries you need is the strength you're gaining, standing strong and taking courage within something of truth and taking authority this weekend of something that you're going to be working on, okay? Because the overall energy for you, Gemini, could be an earth sign, okay, that has you conflicted, or there might be drama, holding on tightly, and they're saying just wait, the things you seek are coming, okay? So you got Leo energy, Cancer energy, Capricorn energy, and then yourself gaining new truth from something this weekend that's going to transpire. Okay? Oh, Cancer. Oh. Slow and steady wins the race, Cancer. Slow and steady wins the race. Let me tell you what. If you guys have been watching all these tarots, and and I hope you guys already know at this point, listen to the ones you're led to, absolutely, but don't make it fit in the box if it doesn't fit for you, because it's a collective message when they do it, But for whatever reason, Cancer has been through hell. I can say that because I am a Cancer. Okay, so slow and steady. And this weekend, things are going to come fast to you. 8 of Wands. Things, thoughts, emotions. Hence why you're going to need to go slow and steady. Somebody might be sending you an emotional offer, a message of emotions. Could be a Scorpio. Oh, hell, fuck, whatever. Could be younger. Somebody from your past or of the past. Again, Scorpio card. Okay, but you have what might be coming to you, Cancer, is something being shared and expressed that gives you the clarity you need in thinking of whatever you need to think differently and take authority and work at something. So be mindful this weekend. Be present. Be anchored. And just take in Cancer, okay? But this is about loving you now. This is really about loving yourself, okay? Because you've given, how do I say this? You've given all you should be given anymore. You don't have to give, in Italian, un cazzo anymore. Give to yourself now. That has been very highlighted for Cancers, okay? Because you do have the ones that appreciate, but then you have the ones that expect because that's all they ever know you to do and be. But change has to start somewhere, right? And this eclipse was showing you just that. Okay, so that's Cancer. Leo. If I tell you the last 6 months of my life, of the things around me, you'd be like, what the hell? With my story of my life, you would think, and actually someone very dear to me, just recently actually said it. If you guys know Lori Bruno in Salem, Massachusetts, she's the last living bloodline in Italy of the Stregas, and she's Salem Magic, the magic shop, Magica. Her son Anthony Bruno, me and Anthony, we talk for years. Okay, we give each other reads. Okay, and just recently, why am I saying this? Trying to get into Leo. Pay attention. If you remember, I channel when I'm in between. Because I'm talking about the story of my life in the last 6 months, what I've been going through. So for me to try to get out of Cancer into Leo, there's something there. So pay attention, both signs, okay? He was like, anybody else that knows your whole life, from when you were 5 years old till this very day, the person would be committed in a mental institution with a straitjacket. But you keep getting the fuck up and your heart is still pure. Yeah. 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 I don't let the things around me taint and make my heart black and tart. But don't get it twisted. Abso-freaking-lutely. It's there. It can be, but it's my choice. I choose not to. Okay? Because we all do have free will and choice. So if I'm trying to say all of this, trying to get into Leo, you guys must have been going through something secretly and trying to be all king of the jungle, queen of the jungle, put the limelight on me, and I'm just this lioness and this lion, and meanwhile inside you're fucking falling apart. Well, let's figure it out, okay? So what's your truth that you're going to need to take authority on for this weekend's message for Leo? Let's see. Leo. Oh man, we got half a book here for Leo. Well, whatever it is, it's trying to give you victory and success. Like celebration. Look at this. Okay. So for Leo this weekend, with the sort of truth and the way you think and sharpness and rewiring your thoughts and taking authority, you have from it this weekend a crossroads. Don't know which direction to take. King of Swords could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but someone of authoritative that speaks truth and blocks emotions to not taint what is true spoken to you to help you make a decision on a crossroads for yourself. Then from it, you got, okay, the things you seek are coming. So wait. What is coming? The realization of something you were holding on to that you are going to let go of, because there is victory and success. There is a celebration or some sort of reunion coming up that gives you a new opportunity of something that you're passionate about and want to go after when it comes to stability, home, and togetherness. So you will be building your strength and courage, and there's your card, Leo, to set some boundaries, okay, this weekend. Or you may have to set some boundaries and stick the wand up somebody's ass, possibly an earth sign, because you're on a divine path, because they're giving you downloaded messages of the Two of Cups to you. The balance of the emotions and a soulful connection. that's had you conflicted for a long time, that you should have had a death, transformation, and rebirth for yourself because secrets were being revealed to you. You see what I'm saying? What my channeling trying to get to Leo and everything I said? So Leo, good luck this weekend. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. Where are we going? Virgo? Virgo, did you feel good with this full moon? It was your moon. It was your moon, right? Was it your moon? No. It was in your season. Yeah, no. I don't know. I was on the top of a fucking mountain in Italy under the full moon eclipse. And when I say a top of the mountain, I'm talking like over 1,500, 2,000 feet in the air in a village. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. All right, let's see. Virgo. Ooh, there it is. Aww. Whatever it is, it has to do with rejection or discontent and focusing on some sort of past emotion somewhere, and you haven't been loving yourself and you're ignoring the fact to love yourself right now. This weekend, you're going to get your truth of how to go after something that you desire. Something that you desire to go after, because they are sick and tired of having you feel like this. My beautiful baby girl. Hi. Hi. Oh, tell me everything, baby. You're doing amazing. So it's all about that, not to feel like that no more, because you will be getting a lot of downloaded messages and thoughts, and it's all for your healing as well as your truth. To think differently, to manifest something that you have ultimately been desiring to go after. And now you're going to have the energy for it. It's great to see you. I've been doing a lot of TikToks. And I built up the TikTok channel, and yeah, you're doing well. I love that. That's awesome, sweetheart. That's awesome. I love hearing that for you, baby. Oh my gosh. It makes me so happy to see and to read that. Really does. That's beautiful, baby. Beautiful. All right, so let's get to Libra this weekend. Okay. And I'm going to be back on here during the week in the mornings like I used to be, because all the things that I've channeled prior have come to pass, as I've noticed. The learning how to garden, people, the volcanoes, all the things, revelation, all those things, they've came to pass. So I am now led to come back on here and start giving newer messages and stuff. So I'll be on here in the mornings like I do to give everybody a little heads up. Hi, hola. Oh, wow. I have to connect with you there. Yeah. It's the TikTok is the same thing as this channel, the Empress of All. Yeah. It's been over that way too. Is your TikTok? Yes, it is the same. Yes, it is. Yeah. If you do it, then I'll follow yours if you have a page there. Absolutely. Because I go live on there twice a day, noon and then at 7. I have a lot of people overseas, and I do it at different times so that they can see it at a legitimate time for them as well. So, okay. So we're going to Libra. Libra, are you balanced? You harmonize for everybody else, but are you balanced right now from this eclipse? Can you connect to like people without cards? Like, absolutely. I don't need the cards. I do the cards for the visual for people. People like to see something, I like to stick a rod up their ass and get them moving. It's a joke. If you come to me, you'll understand. But I use all kinds of modalities, but mainly, I channel and talk. Yeah, because I'm a double water fire sign, so I could feel your feelings, hear your thoughts, amongst a lot of other things. Over the summer, I was doing a lot of house cleansing and property, house, and people cleansing from the shifts that were happening over the summer. So I was very much drained from doing all of the blessings cleansing and clearing of property and people too. So I do that, and I do coaching. I coach people. So I have 4 different categories of coaching I do. Yeah, but I'm right here right now. I'm doing all the signs right now. Okay, I'm not pulling cards for people on here. I'm doing the messages. I pull cards for people, a yes and no, on TikTok. But but yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Libra for this weekend. What do they want you to know? Whoop. Well, that's, oh, your polar opposite. You needing to take authority. You need to take authority because there is a wish. 9 of Cups, personal wish. Wait, the things you seek are coming of the things that you hold on to that entrap your mind. Your realization that you're going to need to take authority of this weekend, because this is the overall collective for everybody. Your truth, your ding dong moment, your rewiring of the way you think has to do with, you got water and fire and yourself. Well, you got all elements, actually. You got water, fire, and earth. But then yourself, you're trapped in your thoughts and you can't move. You're in your own mental prison about what you know you need to take authority on. Okay. And what you need to take authority on, first and foremost, is, have you seen love differently and start over to purify love for yourself and realize the love that actually you've wanted? Because it does have to do with relationship and marriage and traditions and values. It does have to do with destiny and the wheel moving you forward from your past to heal, giving you your own truth, as well as a new opportunity of career, because it could be career related too. What is it you love? Let's go. Okay. Because that's what this weekend message is for Libra. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. That was Libra. Oh, Scorpio. How you doing, Scorp? You haven't been doing good, have you? You haven't been doing good. You can fucking lie to everybody else, but you've been trying to figure shit out, haven't you, Scorp? Scorpio. Come out and play. You should watch The Warriors. That's what you need to do. Scorpio. Let's go. Scorpio. Yeah. You keep going back and forth with something you know you should be coming full circle with. In and out. Fucking temperature gauging. What the hell are you fucking trying to temperature gauge? Quit the shit. Come full circle. You know you got to work on a plan, come together to have a newness of something. Birthing anew. I want to birth anew, but I don't know what direction to take. I'm like, I want the victory. Guess what? You will have the victory once you fucking move. Take authority. You've completed something. Over 21 days ago, something about 21, okay? 21 weeks ago, 21 days ago, you've completed something. You've come to like, okay. But that was it, because you kept going back and forth. But this weekend, they're saying, it's like, come on. It's like, you already shit, now get off the toilet kind of thing. Let's go. He's got this, let's go. I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be for somebody. Maybe not everybody, but that's for somebody. As far as a Scorpio, 100%, 100. All right, let's see here. That was Scorpio. Okay, Sag. I hope this is a good message, because if it's a good message, I'm claiming it, since that I'm a Sag rising. So I'm fucking. All right, let's see here. Sag. That line in the Warriors was not in the script. Come out to play, yay. It wasn't in the script. It was ad-libbed. I love it. It made the movie. It made the scene. It made the whole like essence of them, and the way they sway with the freaking bats in the alley. total essence of an internal Scorpio. Like, come on, I wish a motherfucker would, because I already figured you out, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's why I use it with the Scorpio reference all the time. But yeah, that's good. All right, listen here. Sag. Oh, I'm so claiming this one as my rising sign. That part, right? Sag, you got the sun card. You got the happiest card. You're the only one that's got the happiest card in the deck today so far, but you do have two major arcana. So when a major arcana is showing up for a particular person or a sign, it's because it's not even the nouns. It's not the people, places, and things that are going to be affecting you that you're going to need to take authority of some sort of truth you're gaining and thinking differently. This is strictly about you. You need to know that you're on a divine path on the chariot to move you forward, to take authority, to make a judgment call on yourself. Look at this, King of Wands, man and woman. Look at that. And what for and what of? Happiness. Where does it start? Act as if like you were a child. Remember how you were wonderment as a kid and nothing affected you? And what you thought came to be, it was like your imagination brought out the reality of things. Be like a child and be happy, because things are moving for you. They are wanting you to move and take authority, because you get something this weekend that shifts your thinking. So go for it. The 3 bottles clanking while saying it is definitely memorable. Yeah, Chris, for real. It is. Yeah. Sometimes those ad-lib parts is exactly what they didn't realize they needed in a movie, and the thing that makes them timeless, because it is timeless, So, all right, so that was for Saggy. So now we're going to get into Aquarius. No, Capricorn. The Billy Goat on the mountain. If you were on my TikTok, and if you haven't, you're going to know now. For like a month and a half, 2 months prior to me going to Italy, the channeling and things that were occurring had to do with like friction with Capricorn energy, and it was because I was dealing with my Capricorn sun, and I'm a Cancer, so he's the polar opposite of me. We were going fucking head to head like we were 2 rams, okay, sharpening our fucking horns to each other, okay. But I was like, I wanted to strangle him, like, because he was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, let's go, kind of thing, like, And then I used a reference, you could lead a horse to water, or somebody actually said that. And I said, yeah, you could lead a horse to water. If they don't drink it, they don't drink. I said, no. When me, I'll fucking kick you in the water. You're going to drink, And with the Billy Goat, I wanted to like knock him down the mountain, right? I wanted to kick him off the mountain, like get off your ass and let's go, kind of thing. So I'm going to kick you off the mountain. Now, this is my son, okay? He's 25 now. And I was like, I don't care how old you are, just like funny how. Exactly. Yeah. So, and you know how the universe, they like to spin me in the hamster wheel while they eat popcorn because I'm their comedy show sometimes. Okay. So I go to Italy and I'm picking up a lot of downloaded messages, and they're bringing me to sacred sites, and I'm feeling all these things and layers of history, and where I was on purpose, my cell phone wasn't working. And I was on a mountain. The house I was staying, with my friend, her house is literally the very last house of this village overlooking a mountain. On a mountain overlooking, the hills of Basilica and Pastici. It's a beautiful village. But then I had this light bulb moment, and I'm trying to get to Capricorn doing this sign. See what I'm saying? So, and I said, "Oh, you guys are funny." It was the night before the full moon, so it was the 6th. It wasn't the 7th. I said, "You guys are funny." I'm sitting there smoking my cigarette, because I couldn't smoke those cigarettes I smoke because they're against the fucking law in Europe. And I should have known that. And I do know that, but I didn't bring enough cigarettes. So I couldn't have any menthols because that's against the law in Europe. They don't do menthol. So I had to smoke Marlboro. That's another thing. Okay. I had to go back to Marlboro Reds, which I was like, the fuck? Anyway, I'm on this mountain and I get this epiphany. I'm like, oh, for all the times I was saying I'm going to kick the billy goat off the mountain, they have my ass on a fucking mountain. Can't use a phone. Can't get any messages. I just have to sit on a mountain. So they were showing me, without showing me, but they were showing me what in fact my son feels like in the moments I was saying I want to kick him down the mountain. I was like, okay, duly noted. Karma came and bit me in the ass kind of thing. I took it like a champ. Took it like a champ. And when I came back to America, I reached out to my son. I said, hey, by the way, I love you. I'm sorry. And whenever you're done your thing, because when I was in Italy, he left here to go to Tennessee for 2 months in a welding school. He's welding. He's learning how to weld. So I won't see him for 2 months. So I said, when you come back, I want to have a sit down and talk to you. I just want to say I'm sorry and I love you. He's like, what's that for? I'm like, I'm not telling you over the phone. I just want to sit with you face to face and explain some things. He's like, okay. So yeah, it was deep. I apologized with my spirit guys, I did. But there was a piece of me that didn't apologize. I said, I can't apologize for wanting to kick him because he is a stubborn friggin', billy goat. He's like, and I even said it. I said, I have no earth in my chart. There is no earth in my chart. But he is my earth. He teaches me how to ground myself where I didn't see it that way. I wasn't seeing it that way. And that's what it was trying to show me. It was trying to show me that. So it was deep and it was beautiful. And it was like, all right, I won't kick the billy goat off the mountain no more or say that reference. So for Capricorn, let's go. Let's see. Cappy for this weekend. Cappy. Let's see. What are you going to take authority of some sort of sharpness and truth you gain this weekend for what it's going to give you? Whatever it's going to be, it's going to have you stuck. Whatever the realization is and the way you think that's causing you to take authority on, it's going to be like, oh, that's it? Yeah. because they're saying when you do, just wait. The things you seek will come now. It has to do with the past. And either a promotion or a new career. But you're going to have to let go of something. Stop being so stubborn and holding on to something because they're leading you to your happiness and healing something that's been needed to have a death transformation and rebirth. Because this little oh my gosh moment and change of thinking and feeling sharp with is secrets being revealed. Trust your intuition. Don't worry. If you feel stuck and you don't know what direction, just wait. It's coming to you. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to Aquarius. Now we go to Aquarius. Aqua, 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 aqua. 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 Relationships? Commitment? What is the truth that you get and sharpness you get that you're going to need to take authority on? An earth sign? A Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus? Has to do with commitment, relationships? Has to do with sorrow, pains, and regrets of the past? Has to do with struggling or drama and boundaries that need to be placed? You got fives here, changes. They're trying to change it's karmatic too. It's justice. It's something that needs to be balanced. That you need to work on. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. But there's some sort of internal struggle and drama and very dark regrets. Aqua. And it could be this reminder to you of the eclipse that we just had, of things that you are ridding out of your life of the past to move forward. Okay. So there's that. And then Pisces. Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know for this weekend? Pisces. I was in Tarantino, Italy, and that town stole my heart. I fell in love with Tarantino. I've been called and drawn there for years, and I finally was there. And it's on the arch of the heel of Italy on the west, off the Gulf of Tarantino. And I friggin' loved it. There's so much history there, layers of history. It's also the main naval base for the Italian Navy, and is the bridge of the two seas, the little sea and the big sea. It's Poseidon is everywhere. I was so in love. Why am I saying that? Because Pisces, the fish. And in the water, I took pictures. It's in my TikTok on my personal page. There's mermaids, the statues of mermaids, like overlooking and watching the city. Like, so freaking cool. So cool. And it's the hub of mussels, the fisherman village, all of that. Why am I saying that? Because it's Pisces, the fishes. Okay. Pisces, your message for this weekend has to do with, man, you got cups all over the place. Oh, shit. You have a tower this weekend. You have like this unexpected thing that's going to be coming to you. to create a death transformation and rebirth with yourself, and learning how to master and control your emotions for victory and success, to have stability and unity within your gatherings, your home, your structure, and your stability to help you move on with your thoughts and your emotions and stop deceiving yourself and lying. Whoa, Pisces. Here you go. Either you are going to deliver a message, or it's about sending a message to let go of old emotions to a Two of Cups, and also for yourself to have balance within yourself of your emotions, masculine and feminine. Whoa. Oh, really? And it looked like the shape of Italy? Oh my God, that is so cool. See? Look at that. Wow. Oh, wow. So, yeah, Pisces, this is pretty. And you have 8 and 2 is 10, and 10 becomes a 1, an ending of a cycle for a new beginning. To let go of old emotions and have balance with yourself, with a deep relationship with yourself and then with someone else. Okay, because you're going to have some sort of, as this whole message is about a faulty foundation and unexpected occurrence this weekend, that's going to give you your light bulb moment to take authority on something that you're going to work on. And it's of this because it's going to happen fast. It's going to come to you fast and remind you, and, messages, feelings, thoughts, that this exactly is what you need to have a death transformation and rebirth of. Wow. Okay. Now, collectively, for everybody, from everything that they said to everybody, let's see what they want you to take with you as you move forward for the weekend. What is it that you want everybody to be reminded of? Oh my gosh. Break out of the wall that you created for yourself that kept yourself trapped. Okay, because things are going to come fast, happen fast to bring you to your happiness, restore balance and reciprocity, and new careers. Look at this: money, material things, something solid coming your way. But it's something within everybody that everybody needs to emotionally let go of, and let go of holding on to of something, to let that go and go forward and trust the process. Okay, and trust the process. Okay, so that is everybody's message. It's been beautiful to be back on here. It was on Monday, and it was a glass of almond milk, and I added cinnamon powder to it, not coffee. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I was still in Italy Monday. I left Wednesday. I was in Salerno on Monday, my other town. I love Salerno. I stood there 2 days in Salerno, which is the town underneath the Amalfi and Capri and Positano. But I like Salerno, and I take the ferry to Amalfi and Capri. But yeah, I was in Salerno that day. That's where I was. Whom the Apostle Matthew, his body, his crypt is there and been there in the church of Salerno. There's that too. That's for another day. But yeah. Oh yeah. The things that I was picking up and feel, I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. 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 And what it was, Matthew was the tax collector. Matthew was the one that, was shameful that he was doing it, and he got up and he walked with Jesus. He's right. Talk about money and corporate and the way the greed. Yep. Trust me, I had a lot of download. It's great to have you back. Oh, thank you. It's great to be back. So yes, during the week, I will be on in the mornings like I used to be, between 7 and 8 in the morning, as everybody's getting ready to do whatever in the morning, so everybody can have their forward best. And I look forward to being back. Okay. But I wanted to come on today, and I needed a break before I would have broke the screw behind the dryer because it's stripped. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put it down and get on here. And then I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to beat the freaking screw. The screw's not going to beat me today. All right. I love you guys and have a beautiful weekend, okay? And be kind to yourself. Oh, I'm going to tune it in or tune it out. I'm going to rip it out. Oh, you're going to tune into the TikTok? Yeah. Okay. I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend, okay? And be kind to yourself. But take in all that's coming, because it's all bringing you to the comfort and ease and peace you need for yourself to be able to be okay with going forward with whatever and however things are coming to you for you. Okay? Okay, because it is for you this time. It's not for everybody else. All right. Have a beautiful weekend.